A new tornado warning has just been issued for portions of central Mobile County in southwest Alabama. This includes a large population center in southwest Alabama, and if you are in the city of Mobile, here's the big headline: you need to get sheltered right now, as we have a possible tornado on your doorstep as this line of storms continues pushing off to the southeast. Hi, I'm Spinks Megginson. Thanks so much for checking out this live RedZone Weather Facebook Live event, talking about the tornado warning that has just been issued in Mobile County. This is a potentially serious situation, and this tornado warning is on the board until 7:45 a.m. You know, we were here for about 2 hours, about 30 minutes ago, starting around 4:30, 5 o'clock, due to tornado warnings up in Washington and Clark County. But now the threat is right in through here in the central part of Mobile County. That's where we have a tornado warning that has just been issued. In fact, tell you what, let's go over to a different radar product. And you can see that here's your polygon. And so let me take off the radar data briefly so you can see exactly who's involved in this. This is Mobile County. The counties you see shaded in pink remain under a tornado watch. However, the concern is now this tornado warning. The Mobile metropolitan area is included. Pritchard also included. Saraland, Sims, also areas out here towards Mobile Regional Airport, which sits right there near the radar site, also included in this tornado warning polygon that's valid until 7:45. Again, the current time is 7:10 a.m. Wilmer out here along U.S. Highway 98 is also included, as is areas near 45, which is right here, connects Mobile up to Chinchula, and areas along Interstate 65, basically from exit 19 all the way down to near the Airport Boulevard exit, all included in this tornado warning. And so if you are in this tornado warning polygon, you need to seek shelter right now. Again, anywhere near Saraland, anywhere near Pritchard, Mobile, the Africatown Cochran Bridge, which sits right there, the downtown tunnels, the Wallace Tunnel, and also Midtown is included in this tornado warning, as is Pritchard. And so this includes a substantial chunk of the Mobile Metro. That is the only tornado warning that we have across our region right now. However, we also note that we have a tornado warning up here that includes Prattville in Autauga County and also much of northern Lowndes County. This extends out into rural Autauga County as well, but Prattville under the gun due to a possible tornado right now as well. Again, these are the only two tornado warnings that we have on the board as of 7:10 a.m. And here's the radar. You can see that we've got this line of storms moving into Mobile from the west. And tell you what, let's look at the little booger that's causing this thing. Here's your couplet right in through here. Again, this is U.S. Highway 98 out here towards Wilmer in western Mobile County. There's your couplet. And that is not the latest radar frame. We'll put this forward into motion. Here's Sims right here. And again, there's your couplet basically near or on top of Sims right now. That's where this possible tornado is as it continues working its way to the east. And I believe that there could be somewhat of a southward component of motion in the line as well, where this little notch has flared up. But again, that's your area of concern right in through here. And so this will likely pass near or just to the north of the Mobile Regional Airport, which is actually right here. And so Mobile County, central Mobile County, you need to seek shelter right now as we have a possible tornado that has prompted a tornado warning in Mobile County. Again, for those of you that joined us this morning around 5 o'clock, we had issues in the northwestern part of the area. Let's take a wide view and show you what's happening across our region. Let's get back to one panel. And you can see that we've got a line of strong storms extending from basically Grove Hill down to Leroy and Jackson, pushing off to the east. These storms here are under severe limits for now, outputting a lot of lightning, but nothing in the way of tornadic signatures, anything like that associated with this area of the line extending down here into the northern part of Mobile County. The big issue right now is central Mobile County. I should also mention that for our friends in Northwest Florida, we love you, but you don't have any issues, so we're not going to talk about you right now. So that's why we're not talking about you in Northwest Florida. But again, here's this tornado warning polygon. And again, let's talk about some of the roadways that are involved in this, because you may know someone traveling in the Mobile metro area this morning. They don't need to be traveling in this tornado warning. So this is U.S. Highway 98 that comes out here from the downtown area of Mobile through Midtown and ultimately ends up here at the Mississippi line. You've also got Wilmer and Sims included. This is US 45 that extends from Mobile up to Chinchula and ultimately up to Citronelle. You've got US Highway 43 that runs from downtown Mobile, Pritchard, all the way up to Calvert. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is exit 19 right here, where 43 crosses I-65. But again, 65 basically from exit 19 in the Dolly Parton Bridge all the way down to the interchange with 110. No driving is advised on any of those roadways as this potential tornado moves in from the west. And you can kind of see a little V-notch developing right in through there. Again, this is your area of concern right in here. And let's put on the velocity data. And I'll tell you what, this is the area of circulation that has prompted this warning. But we also note right in through here, that is a suspect area that could be rotating in the atmosphere. And so both of these rotation centers are moving toward the city of Mobile. Bottom line is, if you're in the Mobile metropolitan area anywhere, downtown, near the battleship perhaps, out here toward, say, the Africatown Cochrane Bridge, downtown, also the RSA Tower, anywhere near those places, be in a safe place as this possible tornado is on your doorstep moving off to the east. Now, let's check and see. I don't believe that this includes Baldwin County. No, it does not. Now, you see the polygon extending over there in the northern part of Mobile Bay, but the deal is this is for Mobile County only. So if you're in Baldwin County right now, you are not under a tornado warning, and you can see that reflected in the lower right-hand portion of your screen. Mobile in red, Lowndes and Autauga counties also in red. That's because we've got tornado warnings in portions of those counties as well. But again, this is your main area of concern right here along U.S. Highway number 98 that runs from Wilmer basically into downtown Mobile. All right, tell you what, let's look at a wide view of the region. We have had terrible, terrible weather across our region this morning, and before we leave you, we will certainly show you some of the damage pictures back here in southeastern Mississippi where they have had tremendous, and I say tremendous, we're talking major issues in terms of tornado damage back in Hattiesburg and Petal, Mississippi. Unfortunately, we do know at this time that at least one person has died due to the tornado that moved through southeast Mississippi. And so our thoughts and prayers are with the families of that one victim. There could be more from what I'm told, but again, one confirmed dead in southeast Mississippi due to a tornado that moved through earlier. The Weather Service noting that they are continuing the tornado warning in Mobile County. And again, that's on the board until 7:45. And so that's another 29 minutes. Just checking a few other things here to make sure that we are up on the latest information. And again, we should also note for our friends in central Alabama, we can go up there briefly on our live radar just so you can see exactly what is happening in Autauga and Lowndes County. I know that we've got many, many folks across our region who have connections up here, so I want to show you this briefly. What you're looking at now is central Alabama. Here's the city of Montgomery. This is Montgomery County, Elmore County here. Lake Martin is to the northeast. This is Autauga County, and Prattville is right in through here. And so this is a possible tornado on top of Whitehall in northern Lowndes County moving off to the northeast. This is well outside of our area, and we'll let the Montgomery television market deal with that. But the deal is, if you know someone in Prattville, a very serious situation as a possible tornado on the ground in southern Autauga or northern Lowndes County. In fact, let's look at the velocity on that. And your signature's right in through here, basically on top of Whitehall, moving toward Prattville and ultimately Millbrook in Elmore County if it maintains its strength. But let's go back to our local radar and show you that, again, we are here to talk about this tornado warning polygon that is in effect for Mobile County here in South Alabama. And there's your polygon. Again, it includes many, many roads in the Mobile metropolitan area. There's your velocity. There's your area of concern right in through here, basically pushing down Highway 98. So certainly no driving on U.S. Highway 98 from downtown Mobile all the way out to the Mississippi line near Wilmer. And also, we should look around the region, just so I can show you that much of the area remains quiet, but not for long, because this line of strong to severe storms going to continue pushing off to the southeast. Let's put the live radar into motion for you. And again, there's your main action, your main line of storms that's prompted this tornado warning here in Mobile County. All of this is shifting off to the east. Could we have more tornado warnings? Absolutely, and that's certainly a possibility. And I'm growing really, really worried for the afternoon hours, because there's some indication that the atmosphere could be a bit more unstable than originally forecast. And so, just because the severe weather threat ends in the next few hours in terms of round one ending, that doesn't mean that the threat is over. In fact, we're just getting started, and a tornado watch continues until 11 a.m. due to round one, but don't forget, round two on the way, and we'll look at that more in just a moment. Let's go back to the other radar source here. And again, we should remind folks that a tornado watch continues across the region for all of our counties, Washington County all the way down to Okaloosa County, and that's valid until 11 a.m. local time. Again, the only tornado warning that we have locally, Mobile, the city of Mobile. This is the most populated city in our coverage area, and so if you're in the city of Mobile or perhaps Pritchard, you need to be in a safe place. This includes the areas near the Interstate 65, 165 interchange there near Pritchard. And so be in a safe place anywhere near there. Also, this barely clips the Mobile Regional Airport. But if you live close to the Mobile Regional Airport, as a course of least regret, you need to go to your tornado-safe place right now. We're talking about the lowest floor of your site-built structure, away from windows and doors, putting as many walls as you can between you and the outside world. Get out of mobile homes and do not be driving. Do not be driving. Do not be driving. We can't say that enough in a tornado warning. That's just a bad idea, bad practice. You don't want to do that when you have a tornado warning. And I understand we got many folks going to work and that sort of thing this morning in Mobile, but wait, don't go to work. If you know someone that's headed to work in the city of Mobile this morning, you need to call them, let them know, perhaps they don't know, that a tornado warning is in effect. And again, they want to have those football, baseball, bicycle helmets on right now, something to protect their head, just in case this happens to be a significant tornado. The good news is this signature doesn't appear to be as strong as the signatures that we tracked earlier in Washington, Clark, Choctaw, Marengo counties, but nonetheless, you have to respect the situation here, respect what's going on in terms of the severe weather threat, and take action right now if you are in Mobile County, specifically here in the central part of the county, near Mobile and Pritchard. So let's zoom in tighter on our radar, and we'll take it out of motion so that you can see the latest frame. And I want to stress, you see the polygon here, that actually does not include any part of Baldwin County. So if you're watching me from Spanish Fort, Daphne, Fairhope, Bay Minette, Loxley, Gulf Shores, not for you. This is strictly for central Mobile County. We also should mention that the northern and southern part of Mobile County, places like Citronelle over to Calvert, Dauphin Island, Bayou La Batterie, Tillman's Corner, not included in this tornado warning. This is your polygon, and we're talking places like Pritchard, Mobile. Midtown is right in through here. Downtown is right here. You've also got areas out here near Schillinger Road, I believe it is. Let's check on that. And also Airport Boulevard included in this on the eastern side of 65. So again, no travel in any of these areas, as we've got this possible tornado right in through here, moving off to the east-southeast at a very rapid clip. And again, hang with me. I know that we've got many folks watching around the region, and we should mention that we also have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that is being issued right now. And this is going to be for Baldwin County as well. So Mobile, Baldwin County in the process of going under a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and it's going to be for this same segment of the line. Let's go over to a different radar source so you can get some idea of where this severe thunderstorm warning is going to be. And again, that will pop up in a moment on the screen, but for now, we have a tornado warning in effect for the city of Mobile. Also, Midtown, Pritchard, be in a safe place. Anywhere on 65, no traveling right now, basically from the Dolly Parton Bridge all the way to the 65 Interstate 10 interchange right there. Here's your new severe thunderstorm warning. And tell you what, let me check our NWS chat feed. let's see, it's 7:23 a.m. We also note that the Weather Service in Birmingham is suggesting that there is a possible tornado right now near Ottaughville. Again, that's in Autauga County, which is just to the northwest of Montgomery. This is headed toward Prattville. If you know someone in Prattville, Alabama, in Autauga County, in the central part of the state, you need to call them. Let them know that there is a tornado warning in effect for them as well right now. We don't cover Prattville because that's well outside of our area, but we have this tornado warning in effect for Mobile County. We also have this new severe thunderstorm warning polygon that you can see right in through here that has just popped up, and that's going to be valid until 8 a.m. And so current time is 7:23. We have about, say, 38 more minutes on that, 37 more minutes on that for this new severe thunderstorm warning polygon. Let's talk about who's involved in that. We'll take off the radar data briefly so that you can see. Here's your polygon. This includes a number of area roadways and a number of cities. We're talking about places like Daphne, Fairhope, also included in this. Areas near Montrose, Spanish Fort, the community of Hurricane, which is a community in Western Baldwin County, Stapleton, Loxley, again, Spanish Fort. This also includes Mobile, areas that are under this tornado warning, now also under a severe thunderstorm warning due to this Boeing segment. Areas near the Interstate 65, Interstate 10 interchange under a severe thunderstorm warning. Tillman's Corner, the Mobile Regional Airport, which is right in through here. The University of South Alabama also included in this warning. And so a very serious situation in Mobile County. And understand, the Weather Service has issued this severe thunderstorm warning because of this Boeing segment of this squall line that is currently moving through. In fact, we'll back out and show you that again, this thing continues working its way to the east. So here's your squall line, your quasi-linear convective system moving off to the east. And lots of lightning, lots of thunder right now along the Alabama River near places like Gosport, extending down to McGarville and Monroe County, right in through here. And all of this action is kicking off to the east. And so what that means for you, if you are in Conecuh County, if you're in Escambia County, Alabama, the northern part of Escambia, Florida, much of Baldwin County, about to go under the gun due to strong storms, some of which could turn severe in the next hour as this system continues working its way through. No tornado warnings anywhere right now in our region except right here in the city of Mobile. Anywhere near the city of Mobile and points to the west, you need to be sheltered as this possible brief spin-up tornado is happening right now. We also should note, again, tornado warning continuing until 7:45 for Autauga and Lowndes County. I can tell you at this time, we have some good news. The tornado warning has been replaced by the severe thunderstorm warning. So as of, 7:26 a.m. here on Saturday, January 21st, we have no tornado warnings in southwest Alabama or northwest Florida. Again, this update has just come in from our friends at the National Weather Service office in Mobile. And so, with that said, we only have now 3 warnings for the state of Alabama. We also should note that as of moments ago, the city of Montgomery is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. The state capital now under a severe thunderstorm warning, and that's going to be valid until 8:15 local times. If you know someone in Montgomery, some rough weather about to move through. However, the bigger concern is now northwest of Montgomery in places like Prattville, due to this possible tornado moving in. So we'll go up there just briefly because that's the big concern. And here's your signature right in through here, about to move into the city of Prattville. Again, this is central Alabama. We know that some folks are watching from central Alabama, but most folks have connections up here. So again, Prattville, you need to be sheltered. Also, this thing moved through Autaughville a bit ago as it continues working its way to the east-northeast. And again, this tornado warning remains on the board for the next few minutes for Autauga and northern Lowndes County. And again, there's that severe thunderstorm warning for the city of Montgomery, basically the entirety of Montgomery County. In fact, let's go over to our live radar and you can see a sort of a statewide view of what's happening. Again, loud and proud thunderstorms under severe limits in much of southwest Alabama, pushing off to the southeast. Here's Montgomery. You've also got Pike Road. You've also got places near Hope Hole along Interstate 65 down here in Lowndes County included in this severe thunderstorm warning. Now, back to southwest Alabama we go because that's our focus area. And again, severe thunderstorm warning continuing until 8 a.m. That's 8 a.m. for this new severe thunderstorm warning polygon that's in effect for Spanish Fort, Daphne, Stapleton. Also, areas near the Eastern Shore Center, near Malbus, which sits right in through here, near Spanish Fort. Also, areas, let's see, Montrose, areas near Loxley are included in this severe thunderstorm warning polygon. And what this means for you is that we could have some damaging straight-line winds associated with this storm as it continues working its way to the east across the Mobile Metro and the northern part of Mobile Bay, near Highway 90, near the Bayway and Causeway and the Battleship, right in through here. Again, all of this action is shifting off to the east, and ultimately, this will move into northwest Florida in the hours ahead. Now, not saying the storms will be severe when they get there. They certainly could, but this is one segment of this line, and the line changes in structure and in strength, and so what we'll have to do is continue to monitor the situation to let you know if we have any more warnings. But as of now, the good news is that is the only one on the board. So here's a wide view of our local region. Again, the only tornado warning that we have on the board now is for Autauga County in central Alabama, and that is on the board until 7:45 local time. The community of, or city, I should say, of Prattville along I-65. It's exit 179 right there where Highway 82 crosses Interstate 65. Very familiar with that area, having graduated from the University of Alabama and driving from Bruton up there. Exit 179, anywhere near there on Interstate 65. You need to be in a safe place right now in Prattville. Again, line of storms moving through our region right now is mostly under severe limits, except this area moving through Mobile and Baldwin counties. And you also note that all these counties shaded in pink remained under a tornado watch valid until 11 a.m. We also should mention that we could have more severe weather issues tonight, this evening into tonight, as we have this enhanced risk for strong to severe storms across our region. And understand, this is valid after the round of storms this morning. So a very serious situation potentially this afternoon, and I would not be shocked if the Storm Prediction Center upgraded part of this to a moderate risk zone, which is fairly rare. We have not had one of those since February 23rd of 2016, and that was the system that brought the EF3 tornado through the Pensacola Metro. Not saying that's going to happen again or anything like that, but it certainly could in an environment like this tonight, when we have isolated supercell thunderstorms that can really tap into the energy of the atmosphere and potentially do some major damage. So have a way to receive those warnings even if you go to sleep tonight. So have a way to receive the warnings in all areas across southwest Alabama. Again, this is valid later today. This is outside of the risk this morning. So a big deal tonight. Do not let your guard down. And we're going to talk more about that in a subsequent video, but I did want you to know round 2 on the way. We're dealing with round 1 right now, and we'll go back to round 1 and show you the live radar view right now. Again, these storms in Monroe County, will zoom in and show you that this is all heavy rain. You've got Monroeville right here. Purdue Hill sits right in through here. Franklin, Scratch Ankle, Alabama. A funny name, but a great community in northern Monroe County. Heavy rain about to begin. Lots of lightning associated with this. Beatrice is right here. You've got Tunnel Springs right in through here. Also, Frisco City, Excel, Uri, McGargle. Very heavy rain is moving in. However, this thunderstorm is under severe limits, which is great news. The line extends down here into the northern part of Baldwin County as well. Lottie is a community which sits right there. Perdido right there. You've got areas near Tensas, heavy rain right now, pushing off to the east. But again, at the moment, since the tornado warning expired about 8 minutes ago, we have no active tornado warnings for any part of southwest Alabama or northwest Florida. We'll show you the warning one final time before we leave you. And again, if we have further warnings, we will come back and reinitiate the live stream. But as of now, no tornado warnings for anywhere in southwest Alabama. The only tornado warning is for the city of Prattville in the southeastern side of Autauga County near exit 179 of Interstate 65. If you know someone, perhaps you're just tuning in, you need to call them, let them know in Prattville we have a tornado moving, a possible tornado, I should say, moving in. Here's your severe thunderstorm warning that's valid until 8 a.m. local time, so 27 more minutes on this for the city of Mobile. Lots of lightning, lots of heavy rain, and because the radar sits right there, this is actually our live radar site at Mobile Regional Airport, we can tell you that the signal right in through here looks a bit deflated, and that's because the storms are basically right on top of the radar site. But understand, this is the type of action that we're getting even right here coming into the city of Mobile. So as a course of least regret, we're telling folks in Mobile, Daphne, Fairhope, Malbus, also Stapleton, stay inside and stay in that safe place as we've got a severe thunderstorm moving in. The warning continues until 8 o'clock. Let's zoom out and show you that across the region, a tornado watch continues until 11 a.m. And again, we talked about this moments ago. This is round number 1. Round number 2 coming tonight, and it could be more fierce and more ferocious with perhaps significant tornadoes across the region. Again, we'll be shocked to have a moderate risk upgrade for parts of our region, which we hadn't had since February 23rd. Seriously, a big deal. And again, before we leave you, here's that view in Prattville. Here's your possible tornado moving into the city of Prattville. This is Highway 82, Interstate 65 there. The city of Montgomery remains under a severe thunderstorm warning. So we're leaving you with this. A tornado watch continues until 11 a.m. No active tornado warnings as of 7:35 a.m. I'm Spinks Megginson saying goodbye for now. We hope you have a great morning. Hopefully no more warnings throughout the day, but if we do have further tornado warnings, we will come back here to our live stream. I'm Spinks Megginson saying goodbye for now.